The best of the meal. Yeah, it's fine, but she did amazing damage though. I'm happy with that. And I got so fluke. I got such the flukiest of flukes with the his ability there. Hi. The Jabberwock has been defeated, eldest. It is well, the echo was long due killed. I promise you a bird. You are the reward. Throws her hands up in the air, a crimson gold radiance kindles between them. A moment later, it forms the shape of a glimmering mask. It looks like the one you saw in the face of the Lantern King. The mask hangs still in the air, its shape frozen. As befits a mask, and yet you can't shake the feeling there's a watchful, sorrowful, piercing stare behind the empty eye slits. The look of a living creature. You must guess what it is. The Lantern King's love's mask. Since ancient times, he's wandered the plains, assuming the forms of the most unique and unusual creatures. But his own masks are something more. Each of them holds a fraction of his essence. Voice becomes dull as he's sinking into memory. He made this mask long ago when he was young, as was all the First World, and as with many early creations, its author disapproved of it. It betrayed too much compassion, a quality that annoyed a young demon god. The Lantern King threw out the mask and forgot about it, thinking it vanished without a trace. But he wasn't the only eldest susceptible to the vices of youth. Curiosity was my vice. I found the mask and preserved it, hiding it from everyone. And today I'm giving you this ancient treasure. Come, Nyrissa, you suffered the first blow. You should be given a chance to strike back. My job here is done. Farewell. Alright. Achieved more than I could hope for. Remember when we spoke of Fordake? He put a part of his essence into his own name, and the Lantern King put a fraction of himself into his mask. It is similar to what he did to me, taking a part of my soul and turning it into barrier. The Lantern King is much more vulnerable now that we have a grain of his essence. I will find a way to take advantage of this. I certainly hope so. Let's not tarry, children. We're ready to spoil the Lantern King's celebration, but the aid of the eldest, like the wrath, must be earned. I want you to do one simple thing, a trifle, one could say. You must go back in time from the estuary of the source, from the end to the beginning. You have both travelled this way once. It won't be hard to do so again in the opposite direction. I'll even help you by pointing out where to start. A flower is the end. Move to the beginning. A flower is the end. Yep. Who's this? Oh. Back in time, I don't understand. Lovely. I solved one on this very spot. The final step was waking the wrath of the ever-blooming flower. Was it? Yeah, so it's not just about a task or a riddle. Once I heard the many call the past a beast, capable of devouring a soul. Now you want me to look this monster in the eye? Here I vowed that no one will ever see my tears again. Here I planted a seed of wrath that grew 1,000 deaths. Well, hear my new vow, the first of the worlds. Wrath has no more power over me. If I do turn into a weapon, I will be against the one who cursed me and condemned me to such an evil fate. I think that's right. Silly, when the flower faded away, within them fade the faint feeling of anxiety, and the meadow began to seem more like a calm and quiet nook. What's even more amazing, right in your hands, a vessel of dark fluid materializes. Oh my word! Look, this must be the next step in the middle. You've solved it before. Tell me you know what to do next. This place, I remember it so well. Here I wept over my defeat after after the curse. Everything has changed. The pond seemed poisoned. So despair. Surprised at how carefully the eldest watched me and how deeply into my soul he looked. What did he hope to achieve? Just an elaborate performance. Riddles, just riddles. Pour water from the vessel into the pond. This is also part of the riddle about fear poisoning the soul with despair. Oh, I just said that. I treasure the gift I receive from you. Hope for the better. Faith in the future. It's more powerful than my despair. I get bones if I remember.
I want to believe all this wasn't in vain.
This is the final link to Shyka's riddle.
I recognize it. The songbirds of the thousand breaths were once famous throughout the entire first world. I haven't heard them sing for such a long time. Fly and sing. Light your wings. Fly and sing.
Well, children, did you like this little journey? The poisoned pond becomes clear and sparkling. The bones turn into a songbird. We look to the past to see the future.
Only that
But
was
let
true.
us not waste time. You've planned something very daring. To turn his curse against our self-confident brother, the Lantern King. But we eldest have been cursed more than once, and more than 1,000 times. And, as you see, we are untroubled and unconvinced. We shall tell you this. Most who stumble and fall are entirely sure of themselves the instant before. Thus, we tell you, if you wish to curse an eldest, do it the moment he falls, the instant that he's lost his footing, and before he regains his balance. The surest moment for this is when the Lantern King is defeated in battle.
Even possible
No
to
one's
defeat.
invincible, children. I know it sounds a bit too simple. Defeat a god, then curse him while he's baffled about how you managed to do it. Nonetheless, it's possible. Not to kill an eldest once and for all, but to defeat him for a moment.
Thanks for the
Most
advice.
importantly, don't develop a taste for it. Besting one eldest is enough for a lifetime.
Nah, keep going. Keep going, folks. Alright.
We near our purpose. I want to believe all this wasn't in vain.
Prepare for the three eldest.
Our
I'll
mission
put that.
here is over. But before we go, I'd like to talk in private. Will you spare some time for me?
Must be a quiet nook here somewhere.
The words of the eldest may seem whimsical or even senseless, but I think I understood them. I've been cursed for 1,000 years, and my memory of it is like a stinging poison. It hurts, but it also allows me to see what was hidden. I feel the bond between us and the Lantern King like it's a real thing. He thinks it's harness and reins for misbehaving horses. But I see it as a double-edged sword. And if we manage to get close enough and defeat him as Shyka said, then we will turn this blade against the one who created it.
Hopefully.
Over the ages that passed since the curse was placed upon my shoulders, I've almost forgotten how it feels. To fear for someone other than myself. The first spring flowers that break through the icy earth and frigid snow. They always have the hardest time. The suffering of their journey and bravery of their aspiration. That's what I feel. Will we survive what the future holds? Will we survive it together?
Be sure. After everything we've been through, nothing is going to stop us, I guess.
Then let's not wait for tomorrow. Let us seize the moment, the final hour before the storm. Let's share it together, and everything that awaits us.
I'm ready to share an hour with you or the whole of eternity. Getting freaky with Nyrissa. It was uneventful. Well, as uneventful as possible when you're travelling through the diverse world, luckily avoiding encounters with otherworldly monsters or becoming lost along treacherous paths in another reality. Thom found a suitable portal and was soon standing at the entrance to the capital. Good. Thank you. Greetings, well, my darlings. You've broken your Divine Patron's second edition, just as I foretold. You know what was going to happen to us at the House of the Edge of Time. I'm surmised I led you by the hand through all your adventures in the Stormlands. I brought you to the Disk of the Eclipse. I made sure you arrived at just the right place, where the magic of the First World would rid you of the divine curse you suffered. You may reunite. Aren't progenitors supposed to look after their offspring? And I am a very caring ancestor. And now, if you excuse me, you hear the undisguised mockery in the devil's voice. I'll leave you to your destroyed kingdom and the insane Fey Lord who has seized it. You catch Killick's scream and Kirrar's anger hiss. As the portal closes, you discern the family silhouette of the ruined Taldar Tower rising above Sorrowful. Alright, guess. Oh, help! The pulsating magical energy which so altered the area around the old Taldan Tower is particularly strong here. And it's easy to guess why. Like a living heart pumping blood through its veins, a sparkling cloud of energy is floating above the ground. Thom, you came for us. You know I did. Greetings. A curt salutation betrays more about the forefathers' mood than he intended to reveal. There is no trace of the devil's usual eloquence, and it seems as tense as a predator ready to strike. She-Wolden Child winks at you and whispers, our poor great-grandfather is upset. He wanted to resolve the matter quickly and without any fuss. But Herald didn't even want to talk to him. Because I am waiting. Come for Kinnereth and Kaliki. No secret to me. The devil draws attention back to himself. Perhaps now that we're all together, we must discuss the delicate matter for which we are here assembled. Herald, I am aware that you brought Kana back to life, making her and her sister agree to some difficult conditions as payment for your gift of life, and both these conditions were broken. He's going to be like, shut up. The God's Herald interrupts the devil. You hear surprisingly human astonishment in her numerous voice. You are very wrong, Orpharon. Perhaps you have confused me with the Lawgiver, the Herald of Abadar. Judging by her voice, the Arcanothean finds her final remark incredibly amusing. I do not take payment for my deeds. I make no conditions. As a lot of other gods and their servants, but not of all-seeing Ninth. I only heard Kalita's prayer and desired to help her. My Lord and Creator approved this decision. seemed to him a curious magic experiment, a momentary amusement in the fastness of eternity. Fair enough. The true name of the forefather. Interesting. Even I didn't know. Harold, what did your compact with the twins mean in that case? I told you, I simply wanted to help them. Isn't that nice? Certain energies and substances annihilate each other. If placed in the same vessel, such as the spirits of Karara and Kiliki, so long as they are together, they will continue to hurt each other, pulling each in different directions. Tearing themselves to pieces. If I simply returned Karara to life, sooner or later they would ruin each other as they did once before. But still I desired to help them. I drew upon the wisdom of Nyrissa, my lord and creator. He is double-edged, and his two sides are in balance. I thought the sisters might achieve this as well. And it seems I was not mistaken. Although without your participation, Thom, this plan would have never worked. One wrong step and Kiliki's heart would have been broken by the sacrifice of her friends. Or Karara might have lost her faith in you, and in her sister. If you decided to use her as a living bait for the Soul Eater, if you had decided to use her, the sisters never have been able to find a common path, but you lead them along the razor's edge, keeping all in perfect balance. Well, you sense a note of approval or even respect in the Arcantherian's otherworldly voice. The universe is built intrinsically. Only all-seeing Nihilist knows in advance all the consequences of all decisions, and the outcomes of the countless timelines. Even I, his creation and herald, did not know so much, and even new discovery amazes me more and more. What I have seen watching you and the three sisters is one such amazing discovery. Nice. More amazing still is that my lord and creator momentarily turned his gaze upon you. Nihilist does not speak to his followers directly, nor reward their efforts or punish their negligence. There is nothing to prevent me from presenting you with a token of thanks, or the insights into human nature which you have given me. You may live now as you wish. I see you learn to find a balance and will be able to carry on with your lives without driving each other into madness. Thank you, Herald, for this gift and for the new chance we've received. Not enough to receive a gift, what matters is how to use it, but nevertheless, thank you. How about that? Such moving anonymity. The devil can barely conceal the venom in his voice. It appears that I should not even consider reclaiming my stolen property. Surely I shouldn't argue with the herald of the most unpredictable god. And so, if you excuse me, you want to find them? Yes, I can. Be a trickery once and let you leave without a fight. You're already having so much fun here, and I have no wish to interfere. Oh, hey. That's not a wise decision, but fine. Forgive me, great-grandfather, but our dealings are done. Yes, we are together now, and there is no longer anything you can do to harm us. Give me a chance to end this story for my own benefit, now that the herald has ceased her meddling.
Everything really over? And
I guess so.
free? Free. What an interesting word. I think I've never even considered its meaning. You followed us here, foregoing your own interests, enduring a curse and an attack on your kingdom. This is impressive.
Impressive.
Knerre is trying to say
We are forever grateful. From now on, your grief is our grief, and your foe is our foe. Not because we need a patron, but because no one is dearer to us than you.
Everybody likes me, don't they? Yeah, she kind of ran away then died. I don't know what the hell happened.
I'm listening.
Very, very odd.
Head on.
I really don't know what to say. Really. So strange. We've been through more than many have in ages, but we're barely ever taught. Will you help me in the battle with the Lantern King? Of course I would. Never abandon you. What will you do when we win? I'm not looking that far ahead, but you know, I don't want to go back to the First World. Not at all. I'd rather stay here in the Stolen Lands and help heal the wounds I've made. Let my powers serve what it was supposed to... What it was supposed to. Creation, joy, spring. Let my power serve what it was supposed to do. Creation, joy, spring. There we go. There we go. Now I get it. There's something here I don't want to be part with. I said you made peace with Vindra. My grumpy cousin says with both bitterness and tenderness, she'd never leave me in trouble. She would run to my rescue, scolding me the whole time. Did you figure out what we've learned from the eldest? I hope so, and I'm preparing for the final battle and what will follow. I just put weapons in our hands. Now we just have to use them. Right. Cool. Well, it's cool to see that with all the people we've kind of rescued and helped along the way. That's quite cool. Okay, well, guess we've got nothing left to do, folks. Let's see, you're ready. We will make history this day. Yep. Very well, so be it. Our main forces will march now for the city, Your Highness, and I shall go with them. We will attempt to engage most of the Apology's shadows in the Lantern King's minion. Look for me in the city if you need rest. Good luck. Dokely. Dokely. Yeah, what I don't like about this is that it seems like there's quite a lot. Ready for war! Alright, she does a whoop, whoop de whoop. Last one standing. It's like, come on, troops. You got this.
I can't believe this is happening to us. I didn't think I would be among the heroes from a legend, but here we are. I only hope this legend has a good ending.
So do I just want to say I'm very glad to meet you, Octavia.
I wanted to be firm and pretend I'm not moved at all, but of course it's not true. I'm also very happy I met you, and that you don't mind my company.
You
I'm
look
just
worried.
worried about you, and I'm sad about Lindsay. It feels better to think that she stayed with us no matter what, but I miss some of the little things, like talking to her in the morning, when we both just crawled out of our tents, still sleepy. Lindsay, if you can hear us now, please know that I miss you terribly, you little chatterbox. But let's look ahead for the moment. I don't wish to distract you with my worries. I'm ready for battle like never before. And Reg, never mind. I promised myself I'd be strong, and I will be, for us.
The final
Like
test.
never before. If I need to defeat a deity to save you from a curse, then I'll do it.
Got it. Right,
Hey,
Reg.
Chief, how you feeling? I can't wait to stretch my legs a little. Some
Ready to
fight.
fight?
I'm already thinking about the toast for the celebration feast.
Pump, dude.
We'll deal with this flying fireball nice and quick, and then I hope we'll celebrate for at least a couple of weeks.
Maybe. How about a couple of months? Is there anything you have to tell me before we march off to
You led
battle?
us through 100 brawls. You'll lead us through this one. Just don't look back, and use any chance fate throws at us.
Enough words?
Lead
Time
on,
to it.
Chief. I'm right behind you.
Right behind you, Chief.
It's good that everything will be over. I have been so afraid that we wouldn't have the time to save you or this tormented kingdom. But now there's just a little further to go, and I believe we can make it.
Hey, thank you for supporting me all this time.
You exaggerate. I don't think I offer so much support. But I am immensely happy that I can help you in any way I can. This land deserves peace, and all the more so, its ruler.
Anything you'd like to tell me before we march
I
off to
didn't want to
battle?
distract you with such a trifle at this important moment. But let me again thank you for giving me a second chance. I have realized much along my journey. Although I'd prefer my awakening hadn't been bought with innocent lives. From now on, I will be stricter with myself, and will spend more time helping those who need it. And one more thing. I'm not one for inspirational speeches, but let me wish you strength and luck. Your burden is the heaviest of all. May you be equal to the task.
Are you
I'm with
ready?
you until the end.
You're ready!
The case
Kindale?
didn't break you. Good. But we must hurry. This madness must be stopped once and for all.
I just want to say you've been a loyal companion, Ikun. It's good to have someone to rely on such a dark hour.
Words of a worthy leader are better reward than honors and gold. We've come a long way. May the ones ahead be longer and lighter.
Are you afraid of what's ahead?
No. We are going to fight for our home. For the laughter of children yet to be born. That evil outsider god fights only for his pride. He cannot win.
Are
Lead.
you ready?
I will follow.
Lead, I will follow. Amiri?
We were just getting ready for our last great battle, and now we're doing it again. It's a good thing I decided to follow you back here at Aldori's. You definitely know how to have fun, Chief.
So, warrior, are you ready to beat the hell out of the eldest and his minions?
No. I'm not ready. Wait, I need to polish my sword and tie some ribbons to my belt. Then I'll be ready for battle.
Hey! Whoa. Do you want to tell me anything before we set off?
You're a good chief, and our tribe is all right, and we've been through a lot of good fights. Don't think I'm sucking up or something. It's just that I live like I want now, and that makes me sing inside.
Alright, enough talk. I know you
Right.
don't like it.
Go on, Chief. Give the order.
To battle! Ethel?
We're ready to march, are we not? At last. This waiting is exhausting.
You know, when I forged an alliance with a mysterious undead companion, I never imagined how vulnerable you would become. How much you go through together.
It's not the first time I've heard someone praise my skills, but hearing it from you is especially enjoyable. You are an excellent leader. I hope you know that's not flattery. I don't flatter, and I'm no good at it. It's just a sign of respect, from one worthy companion to another.
Are you afraid of the upcoming battle? You're not one to risk your life for good
I
cause.
know the wrath and mercy of true deities. The games of the First World Pretender don't scare me. And yes, you are absolutely right about me.
However, I value justified risk and mutually beneficial alliance. No serious goals can be achieved without them.
Time. A battle with the eldest.
Point me to the goal. I'll handle the rest, one way or another.
One way or another, I'm gonna find you. I really want to do Nook last. Yeah, let's do Nook last. Adam, let's get Debbie down out of the way.
A menacing hour. A simple mind might see it in the end of times and the triumph of Grotus. But alas,
Grotus.
These are only the games of a foolish deity, wrapped in the vanity of the first world.
I didn't even know if this means anything to you, Haram, but I'm glad you're among my companions. Oh, well, let's not go too far.
Words seem strange to me, but something in them warms my old soul.
You look peaceful.
No, this is true. Everything unfolds in the best possible way. If we meet our death in the coming battle, it will be a wonderful ending. If we win, although it's a pointless act, I will also be satisfied. It would be wrong to bow to this self-proclaimed Lantern King.
Lantern King, won't wait.
We must quench that false light, so it doesn't confuse the souls of those who look on it.
Follow me.
I'm just waiting for a signal to attack. There's a great battle ahead, and it will end with a great victory. I believe that more than I've ever believed anything.
What to say, your loyalty means a lot to me.
I'm glad to hear it. I would never turn away from my duty, no matter what. Yet it's better to enter a dangerous battle with an easy heart, knowing that your sword serves one who truly values your loyalty.
Have any regrets?
Failure, every fallen comrade. But these regrets cannot undermine my spirit. We learn from our mistakes and harden for times like these.
Yeah, I have to go. I know I don't even need to ask if
And
you're
I
ready.
need not answer. To arms. We will protect this land and free you from this curse. That's why I've taken up my weapons. And I won't put them down until all our plans are fulfilled.
Twins. I'm glad we're together for our final battle.
Of course you're glad. What would you do without me? I can't tell what is to come, and this makes me uneasy. But my gut is telling me we can handle it. It turns out that it's not so easy to be the heroes of song and legend. But we can do it. I know it. I believe it.
You look so preoccupied, Kalik. Kaliki, what's in your
Just
mind?
terribly silly things. I often do this to distract myself from trouble and worry. I daydream about complete nonsense. Just now, I was thinking how wonderful it would be to see the snow and make a snowman. I've never done anything like that before.
Time for us to visit the land.
This land can only have one ruler.
Me. Stabs
We'll
me
do
in the
whatever
back.
it takes to recover what's been taken from us and save this miserable land.
I look around
yep.
and I think, should we really have been so eager to get to the First World? I suppose it's time we ask that he leave our lands alone and take himself back where he comes from.
Of course, you haven't always been easy to tolerate, but I'm glad you reached the end of this adventure together.
Jubilost Narthropple, the most unbearable
Narthropple.
researcher of Glorian at your service. We've seen a lot together. I hope you've said that for a reason, and the good memories outweigh the bad ones. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Of course,
Have any regrets?
I never became the hero who saved the entire gnome race. I don't even know how I live with myself, knowing that I'm just a famous scientist who
I
visited
did.
the First World, met one of its deities, and defeated another, assuming we win this battle.
It's time to get to work. To ask, as you put it, that we be left
We'll ask
alone.
them all right. Who can say no to politeness and forcible explosive arguments?
Ah! Hurrah!
This is a
Look.
crazy road, all way to end. Even crazier than how we meet. Now someone try steal our city? Knock knock say, we go steal it back.
Thanks for standing
It's
by.
what heroes do. Walk together, steal together, stab together. And you show me hero path. From Goblin King to great confronting of Munguk, to finding tribe again, and king not king again. Hero path keep going. So do we. Just like pose and statue.
Hey, I'm ready. I'm ready if you are.
Knock knock not let you go alone. Besides, be fun. Knock knock never stole a city back before.